Hey everybody, Josh Jr. here for yet another rock counting adventure. We are at a familiar spot. We are at Sherman County Rocks here in the big town of Rufus, Oregon, right next to Interstate 84. I am here with Jay on this beautiful, wet and rainy day, which is unusual for Rufus. And we are looking at some incredible material that he has pulled out. And what we have here is, I've shown some of this to you before, but not gone into that much depth about it. But we're going to start off here with what he is calling some of the best wascoite he has ever, well, he's pulled out in a long time. That stuff is just incredible. And there's some more of it. But what's impressive is this right here. And I hope the colors are coming through for you guys. But this is being pulled out of the same private property area as a bunch of this other wascoite. But this is acting more of like a rhyolite, a vented rhyolite, than anything else. And we're trying to determine exactly what this black is. But because of the coloring on this, Jay is thinking about calling this Big's Flame, because right now this is not named material, and he is the only one who's got access to it. But I can stand here and stare at this stuff all day long. But this isn't it. We're going to go off to the side over here and take a look at some of the boulders that he's pulled out. Now, this is some of the rough that Jay has just recently brought down. Still dirt fresh, very dirty, but he's going to get it cleaned here before too much longer. Now, let's come over here and look at some of this. And I've got to look at this big piece. This is the one that he just got out, what, the past week or two?
Yes.
So this is fairly fresh material, past week or two. Look at the reds on this. Now, do you see why the idea of calling it Big's Flame is such a good idea? And there's so much going on with this one boulder. So much. The reds on here, and you come around to this side and look at the opal and how the opal is working in with this red, with the black here. In the black, we're not exactly sure if it's agatized, if it's a rhyolite, or what it is. But we do know that this is formed through a venting process. So have it being rhyolite might be a good indicator, but we're not too sure yet. We're going to find people that's smarter than us to figure that stuff out. But get the colors here. And then here's a small piece. Look at that. Now, this here with the opal is a lot softer and a lot lighter than this black. And earlier I had two pieces picked up about the similar size, and I would say the opal is about 20% lighter than the stuff with the black material in it. But in addition to that, look at the patterns here. And all this is taken out of the same pit, correct?
Yes.
So how big is your pit up there? How many feet across do you think, and how many feet deep?
20 by 20, and it's not a hole. just in the hillside.
Just in the hillside. So look at the wide variety of material that's coming out of such a small area. So there's a good chance that that flame, when it's gone, it's gone. You may not find any more.
Yeah, it's not 100 feet away.
Now, Jay does sell this. He does a 100-pound minimum. So you got to come here to the shop. I'll put his email address in the comments below or in the description below. Reach out to him because he does not keep this rock shop open at a regular basis, but he does more or less appointments. Now do you see why the name of Big's Flame is such a good idea? Look at the colors of this. You got the orange, the reds, different shades of reds. Just beautiful. And all depending on how you cut it too, and how that's going to be presented. Now timeline, this is a fairly quick video for me. I am here 2 days prior to the Willamette Agate Mineral Society's dig up at Beers Mountain. And this is probably going to be released on the same day that they're going to be here. So hello all of you guys.
It's just micro layers of agate.
And these are good display pieces because you really can't cut them and get much jewelry out of them because you got so many of the voids in there.
Yes.
But as I showed you guys earlier, this stuff is just amazing. And again, here's another one that expresses why that name Big's Flame is such a good idea.
The seam agate does make some nice pieces. That's what all these pieces are.
Yep. Here's the piece that I'm going to work. Does not have much of the red in it, but that's okay. I want to work this to learn it, understand it, to make sure I know how it reacts with my processes. This stuff is just beautiful, fun, and I think we'll do a video on me working this stuff. I got to finish cutting obsidian, and once that's done, I'll put a different saw blade in my saw, and this is what's going to be cut first. And also I'm going to have a tumbling project of material from here as well. So there you go. Let's walk up here. Instead of looking at the building, we all know what the building looks like. This stuff, just amazing. So just remember, everyone's life's an adventure. Then there's mine here at Sherman County Rocks, looking at what could be called Big's Flame. Tell me what you think in the comments below, if that's a good name for this material. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!